This is the energy or the sun rays that we receive to penetrate into the tissues of our body. Being outside 2 hours before sunset, this is where you get some potent energy. You need to be out 2 hours after sunrise or 2 hours before sunset. This is when we get that near infrared light. That's that powerful energy from the sun. You want to expose as much of your body as you can. Okay. I have on a linen dress. It looks like, I don't know, a throbe. I think I have on like a linen throbe. I don't know, but I have 3 of them. And this is what I'm wearing now. Okay. All right. I don't have nothing here. I just have this on because you want the sun rays to penetrate. All right. So somebody said the other day, they said, oh my God, you starting to lose your weight again quickly. Absolutely. Because this is the sun rays that penetrate your skin. It reaches down to your tissues, your muscles. We also have infrared light 2 hours after sunrise. Important. If you can't get it now, 2 hours before sunset, get your sun exposure 2 hours, okay, after the sunrise. So when you think about the sun, you see the sun shines from sunrise to sunset. Each block of sunrise or each block of sun rays has different rays that do different things for the body, right? Y'all see this sweat? The sun is not that hot. It is truly not during this time, although you will sweat because the rays reach down into your tissues, to your blood. Literally, the sun is detoxing you, okay? We just detoxing. We're sitting here. You'll begin to sweat as if you did a 2-hour workout at the gym. Sometimes this is all you need to do. Sit under the sun for those, that don't have a heat sensitivity. Just do it in little small increments, but get you a chair, get you some linen. I don't have much linen, but this is just, I have 3 little linen dresses like this, okay? I love coming out at this time because the mosquitoes are not out. Infrared is lethal to mosquitoes, okay? This is why 2 hours after sunrise, you don't see mosquitoes. You don't even feel them. 2 hours from 6 to 8 p.m. roughly. There are no mosquitoes sitting up here biting you. This is a great time to get the sun. All right. It's detoxing the body, reaching your tissues, and you'll sleep like a baby. We shouldn't even have no clothing on. We should not. The body is supposed to be exposed. The sun, it begins to heal you. It starts to cook things from the inside out. I was walking outside the other day and I seen a guy, right? A couple of guys. Their shirts was off. Their boobies were small, right? Because they're able to get sun exposure. We're putting on another level of blockage when we put on bras, ladies. Okay? When we're wearing these bras, we blocking. This is why our boobies keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger, because we're shielding them when they need, sun exposure too. And it's not fair, because who the hell said women have to cover up their boobs? Who said that, and why are we obliging to that? Why are we listening? Why are we following? Who made these sexual? Why would they even turn our boobs sexual? These are supposed to be free, because we are literally imprisoning our boobies. They were never supposed to be covered up, let alone with a piece of wire that sits under your boob. That's made out of iron. That iron seeps when iron or metal reacts to your sweat. Ions start to release inside of you, which means, let's say if you have some parasites in this area, you're literally feeding them their favorite thing that they need. And parasites need iron so that they can reproduce, so that they can live. So I find it very ironic that the piece of metal for the bra sits right under here where our boobies keep expanding. But then I look at the others. I look at the Chinese. I look at the Asians. I don't see a lot of them with big boobies. That's because we didn't have big boobies at one point either. Okay? We didn't have big boobies. But then when somebody started introducing bras and we started being contaminated with certain things, that's when we started to need certain things, because we started getting humongous up in this area. And if you ask me, this is nothing more than mammary glands that are getting big, that are expanding. These are mammary glands that they started to call breast. They start to call them breast. They're not breasts, they're mammary glands that are enlarged because something's living inside of them. Mark my words. Wow, that's crazy. Is that why they have us taking iron supplements? Come on, baby. When Heavy Monthly, there you go. You're on to it, goddess. You're on to it. We're taking heavy iron supplement. We're feeding something else. Because, see, iron is what they need. Okay? And they begin to absorb all of the iron that's in our body that we need. So then we walk around and we get diagnosed with things called like anemia and stuff like that. We're getting diagnosed with anemia because you don't want to treat the thing that's eating and stealing our iron. Oh, you don't want to do that. And then you want us to cover it up with a bra. We wasn't even wearing cotton bra. Nothing was, no sun rays was hitting. I don't have on one of those BRAs. I don't have on one of those. No. Okay. And I have THONGs, baby. I have on thongs with my little linen get up. Okay. I don't have to cover mine all the time. Nobody could make me. Because you don't get to tell me that my breasts, you don't get to tell me that my breasts are sexual. Who said that? Who said that? That was an attack on the womb man. That's nothing but an attack on the womb man to make her cover up these. I look at the Chinese, the Asians, all of their boobies are small like the men. We wasn't supposed to have no big boobies. I promise you. I promise you. Do we know what's inside of these things? No, it's not what we've been told. It's not. It is not. That's why we have to get back out here and start conditioning ourselves. Know the times that we supposed to be out here under the sun and just sitting and absorbing to the best that we can, because right now we are riddled. The body is riddled with things that's living inside of us that should not be inside of us. They shouldn't. Yeah, we got things inside of us that shouldn't be inside of us. What is this? Do this tree got... Oh, there's some things up there. I don't know, but I make sure I'm out here, y'all, getting my exposure. All day we holding toxins that we holding all day from every which angle. And then you add on our emotional state. We out here, our emotions all over the place. We going through stuff. So now we releasing cortisol, adrenaline. We stressing ourselves out like that. So we got a lot of we're hitting ourselves from a lot of different angles. And most of what we're doing, we're suffering through a lot of things because we're just not aware. That's why they say the real wealth is health. The real wealth is health. When we start to awaken and start to learn what's inside of us that shouldn't be inside of us, then start taking the necessary steps to cleanse what's inside of us, get it up out of there. You know? Well, using a copper spoon, a copper spoon, I don't think that's going to do too much of nothing. You need a little bit of time and you need your sweat to activate the copper ions. See, we've been lied to about a lot. Tell you get a copper fork and you're doing something. You're doing nothing. You're not doing nothing with a spoon, with a fork. You ain't doing nothing. Okay, we need sweat. We need an interaction in order for them eons to seep. We need water. We need something that's going to interact. Something that's quick like that, no go. I have copper vessels that you drink out of. Soak your water for about 8 hours. Do it overnight. That's when it does the process. Okay, it'll do the process and pull out those eons into the water. But that's an 8-hour process. Get the copper water bottle. I have one in my showcase. Yeah, those spoons and all that extra stuff, don't believe the hype. If you're not sitting and allowing for some type of interaction, okay, for the eons to come, it's nothing. It's nothing. That's just somebody playing games. Just like if you wear copper jewelry, you will not begin to see the green discoloration on your fingers until you begin to sweat, perspire, right? We're not. Okay. Yeah, you can do that. Yep, put it in your water overnight. Yep, there you go. I don't have that, but I put the copper in my water. There you go. Check out the water bottle. Very inexpensive. Yes, get the water bottle. Hi, Ethiopian. Get the water bottle. It's on my page. The spoon. Yeah, try it out. Yes. But I've been so energetic, y'all. I've been getting the sun during this hour, and I just can't believe like what I've been feeling in my body. I've been sleeping like a baby. Baby, my legs was swollen. The swelling is starting to really go down. Y'all see what I have on? I'll show you guys. This is linen. Okay, it's a linen dress. I got this about 3-4 years ago. Never wore them. Now I'm wearing them. This is like a throw. Okay, got little pockets, but it's linen. Go on and get you one, booties. Okay. Okay. Linen and cotton are basically the only two in fabrics. I guess if you could get some hemp, that'd be good too. But linen and cotton, you know, is two of the fabrics where the sun rays can penetrate. Okay, so get you some linen. Find it. They're hiding it now. Okay, I had these 4 years ago. It's a shame. But try to find you some linen and some fabric, right? And walk the streets, baby. Take off that BRA. Ladies, y'all know what I'm talking about. Take it off, okay? Because we need exposure to the babies. They was never supposed to be caged in like they're some type of animal. I don't appreciate it. And we need to do something about it. We need to speak up. We're not supposed to cover the boobies. We was never supposed to. There's people in Africa right now. You'll see them. They're always topless. And they have small boo-boos. They have small boo-boos. Because they're allowing the sun to penetrate them. All right. You was just saying this. Yeah, we need to take them off, babies. Take them off. You don't get to say that these, if we got to wear bras, so do men, because our breast is made of the same exact things that their so-called chest is made of. So if you're telling us to put a bra on, tell the men to put a bra on. Okay? I don't believe we went along with that bullshit. I don't believe it. That was an attack on the womb man, the goddess. It's an attack. Okay? We need exposure, ladies. Take them off ASAP. Especially if you're wearing them wire ones with the iron under the bottom. That's doing nothing but feeding stuff. Feeding. Once you sweat, and if you have iron under your boobies and you sweat, then that's when the iron starts to seep into the body. Who is it feeding? Those things that living right there and make your shit get bigger. We got to awaken to the foolery. So all of the spells that have been casted upon us, they're nothing but spell to make us sick. Okay. Oh, that feel good. Yep. Take the bras off, y'all. Okay, take them off. Take them off. We on one. I love it here. We on one accord, goddess. Yeah, take them off. Yes, take them off, ladies. I don't believe we allowed this to happen to us. Make it make sense. If our breast is made out of the same thing as the man's chest, why are we the only ones wearing a bra? We have to wake up, y'all. Why are we the only ones wearing a bra? And why are they telling us that our why are they telling us that these are sexual? How did we allow this to happen, ladies? You said you wear them sometimes. Yes, I will put them on sometime. But then we free balling. And the last couple of days, I've learned now to put it on with my linen because I need the sun rays to penetrate these things. I want them to be small like they was before. I met my kid's father and I got pregnant. Tell me, why did they start growing after I met that man? And his blood type didn't match mine. So that meant that there was an intermixture. And I was gaining ever since then. We walking around with things inside of us. Literally. Take the bras off, babies. I'm almost always braless. Yes, talk about it. I'm going to be braless and pantyless. They don't get to tell us to cover this up. How do you tell us it's wrong for me to have breasts? How do you tell me, why are we wearing clothes anyway? Why was we made to be sexual? We was never made to be sexual until all of these lies started coming. You start labeling our body parts as sexual. You have to cover it up. They not covering up their breast in Africa on some of those tribes. Them babies be That's how I want to be. But seriously, I do. Okay? We got clothes on. We worried about what we wearing for the day. Worried about this. I'm tired of all of that. If I could get me 6 more of these, baby, I'm going to be done with clothing. I'm just like, I'm done with all of this matrix shit. I'm done with all of it. Like, why is it so difficult? I can't, and get the exposure that my body needs. You want me to cover up? You want me to wear a bra? You want me to carry shame around? You putting shame on me. You telling me I got to hide this, something that's a part of me, something that is natural, but you putting shame on it? Shame will keep your heart chakra blocked. Bliggity, bliggity, block. Take the bras off, y'all. Take them off. Take them bras off so we can open up these heart chakras, darlings. Yeah, take that shit off. We don't give a damn no more. And if we got to start really making some noise, we need to do that. Because make it make sense. Listen. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let's just see. Because maybe I'm tripping. Let me see if I can ask this. Baby, Yes, free these things, y'all. Free them. Then they got us worrying about them, talking about, oh, my breasts saggy. They got us feeling bad if our breasts saggy, baby. I don't care if these things sag. I don't give a damn. Are women breasts made out of the same thing as a man? Now listen to this, y'all. Listen to this, okay? It says yes, okay? Everyone develops breast tissue before birth. Listen. Both men and women have fat tissue, connective tissue, blood vessels, nerves, nipples, and areolas, okay? Now say milk ducts, though they're usually much less developed in men. Usually much less developed in men. Not saying that men don't got milk ducts, because they do too. The biggest difference, here we go, happens during puberty. In women, hormones, especially estrogen, cause the ducts, glandular tissue, and fat to grow. All right, creating breasts that can produce milk after pregnancy. So this is one of the excuses or reasonings that they're giving us, right? In men, testosterone limits that development, so the breast tissue usually remains much smaller. Okay, all I use is African soap, for my body and everything. Okay, wait, it's just me, or when I was a kid, I went through the feeling of being uncomfortable being a girl. You did? I didn't understand it. Sorry, also because everything is tight as fuck on us. Yes, and that's another thing, y'all. The tight stuff, let it go. We supposed to let that go. It's stopping energy from moving. It's causing us to be stagnant. But it says in women, so biologically, they're built from the same basic structures. The main difference is how much the tissue develops under the influence of hormones. Under the influence of hormones. Not that they are made of different materials. Yes, being in a woman body. Oh, wow. No, I kind of just float with it. The only thing about it that bothered me was the fact that I had to bleed every month. And even that does not even make sense to me. It doesn't make sense. The same way it doesn't make sense to me that you got to break my hymen. Why was my hymen broken? I don't even think we was ever supposed to have entered the course. I think that was the fall. I truly think that was the original fall, to have intercourse. I don't think nobody was supposed to enter up in here. That had to be the fall. Thanks, guys. Thanks for that love. Tap that screen, babies. She got in trouble at school for not wearing a bra. She got in trouble being a mortician. When you do the white cut, what's the white cut? Everybody's internal organs are the same. Thank you. Make a video about that, Robert. Robert said being a mortician, basically everybody internal organs are the same. We're being lied to, y'all. I promise. We're being lied to. We are being lied to. We have mammary glands. One thing I know about some parasites, them parasites love glands because they can feed off of them and eat and eat and eat. Okay? That's an attack on the woman to have the woman wear a bra, y'all. We need to stop. Take them off. Why'd you telling me to cover up my bra? Tell a man to put on a bra. Tell a man to put on a bra. That's the fight of the century. That's the fight of the century. Take the bras off. Take the bras off. Okay? That's the big fight, baby, because somebody playing. And it needs to stop. If I got to wear a bra, put a bra on you men. Every man go get a bra. Because we got the same things, baby. We got the same tissues. Same connective tissues. If I got to put on a bra, tell the man to put on a bra. Thank you for that loving. Thank you. Tap that screen. Send a gift. That's how we do it. Tell them to put on a bra. Okay? That's how you know it was an attack on the womb man. That was an attack, and it was very strategic. All right? Because if you got things living in these two babies, that means it messes with your heart chakra. Your heart chakra can't open. Your heart chakra is the bridge between the spiritual world, which are your upper chakras, and the physical world, which are your lower chakra. So once this open, then you create heaven on earth, literally. All right? Literally. Hi, grandbaby. Literally. Gratitude. Come through. Is that my grandbaby? Hi, Whiskey. Hi, grandbaby. Right. No, we should not. We shouldn't. Why do we have on a bra? Make it make sense. Why are we not standing up for ourselves, lady? Why do we got on a bra? Why are we allowing them to flicker shame onto us? You got us covering these things up, treating them like they are fugitives. They're not fugitives. This is a part of us. It feeds our children. And yet you telling me to cover them up? Baby, we need to be at somebody's White House, somebody's City Hall. Braless. Who's in Philadelphia, baby? Somebody ride with me because I'm for the cause. And I mean it. Talk about something. Put on a bra. Put on a bra? Put on a bra? For what? That don't even make sense. They were supposed to hang, baby. Supposed to let these babies be in their natural state. You don't stress these babies out. You don't stress them out. They don't want to be tight in no tight bra. They don't. Fix the reason that these things keep getting bigger. Fix the reason. That's what you do. Don't give me a bra. Fix the reason that they keep on expanding. Fix the reason. They always giving a band-aid, a bandage. Thank you so much. Oh, Ricky. Come through. Come through grandma. That's how we do it. We got on bras. We got on panties. And another thing. That's another thing that don't sit with me right. We wearing panties. I got on thongs today, but you miss me, grandbaby. I love you. We got on panties. The men got on boxers. Things are supposed to swing. They're supposed to be in their natural state. I don't see no bra on these leaves. Do y'all see any bras on these leaves? I see they're able to move freely. Okay, look at the trees, the leaves. Ain't no bra on them. We got to wake up. Ain't no panties on them. Why we got this stuff on? Huh? The world is coming to, I don't know, baby. But why do we have this stuff on? Why are we covering up? You see what I'm saying? Where's their, I don't see them. And they moving just as freely. Look at the wind just blowing on them. Look at the sun just kissing all over them. And they're so delicate. A leaf is so delicate. Yet it can endure the sun all day long. Awaken people. We have on clothing and now we have become sensitive to the sun. Take it off. We was never supposed to have clothing. Oh, look at that. My eyes getting... Love you. Have a good stream. Oh, thank you so much, grandbaby. You know I love you back. You always showing granny love. Ethiopia, you said that's funny. Yeah, this is something else. And then they have us so distracted. We just like so distracted out here. That's the crazy part. Distraction. While we up here just, I don't know. I don't know. But I know getting the sun during this. Oh my gosh. Oh, grandbaby. You always coming through for grandma. It's too much. I got a little bit left. Once I'm done that, I'm getting out this sun, babies. I don't know what time I came out here, but it feels good. It feels really, really good. All I know is that the transformation that's taken place in my body since I've been coming back outside, it feels amazing and it feels really, really good. Yeah, but you don't have to be out this long in this sun. This is some powerful sun. Right now. Whoa, I feel like I gotta go to the bathroom. What's the name of the book you told me to get again? Oh my gosh, Rico, what was it about? Oh, what was it about? What did I say it was about? I don't know. I don't know what I said it was about. Overthinking. Oh, it's in my showcase. Go to my showcase and type in overthinking. It's gonna pop right up. Yes, it's green, Rico. Yep, go to showcase on my page, type in overthinking. It's going to pop right up for you. And they having a sale on it now, too. Yep, it's a good one. It's a good one, grandbaby. Get it. It's going to help you a lot. All right, I'm going to stand up. We're going to walk a little bit back and forth here. Just for a little, probably upper back. Before I go, I like to do a little movement, too.